Yes, guys. All right, guys. Yes. Now, guys, if you get in that rut, let's say you get in a rut and you feel like the internet is just berserk and you're getting all these comments, even if you're not a creator on social media, but let's say you're a creator or you're not a creator and you're getting all these hate comments or people saying whatever. Maybe you're stunning and you just have a Facebook page. You can get paid on Facebook too, right? You get a Facebook page, whatever, right? Maybe you have all that, right? And you have to remember, guys, that it's very important that we tell ourselves that back a long time ago, there wasn't any internet and there wasn't anything like this, right? They had different things, right? They had other issues. I mean, back in the day, like Madonna's day, or people back to the 1950s or whatever time it was, or like 60s, 70s, 80s. All during that time, it was more like reviews, right? People had reviews, celebrities had reviews, people had reviews, right? And it was different at that time, but similar, right? I mean, if you had a bad review, you might feel awful, right? But I mean, you have to remember, it's a different time now, right? I mean, in real time, you're getting insulted. In real time, you're dealing with all these issues, right? Whereas before, you'd get a review, which is daunting, right? Like imagine, like back in the day, if you would have done a show, maybe a Vegas show, whatever, a show, or maybe Vegas wasn't that famous before, but maybe like you did a show and you got a bad review. I mean, that was heart-wrenching and you felt really bad and you were like, oh my God, how am I going to come out of this, right? That's why, like people that were back in that time that succeeded, like Madonna would always say, you have to just ignore reviews. Reviews could be toxic, so you have to really not let reviews bother you. But nowadays, obviously there's good comments and bad comments. Very important that we respond to the good comments and ignore the bad comments. But yeah, I mean, it's a different time, right? Back in the day, we would have had reviews. So if you are struggling with yourself and you are struggling with your situation, just remember, back in the day, we wouldn't have heard as many insults or hate comments as we do now, right? Because would have been reviews. And like I said, it's devastating to hear a review, but it's totally different now where you do a video and you get all this hate and you're like, well, I didn't think it was a bad video, right? And then you fall into this habit of thinking everybody hates you, but nobody hates you because it's just a couple people that are hating on you, right? And you just have to ignore it. But, anyway, yeah, so if you ever have trouble getting over bad comments or bad things people are saying, just remember back in the day there wasn't such a thing, right? It was a different thing, which, might be better, might be worse to you now. Maybe you would have thought reviews would have been better, who knows? But anyway, it's not as if it was in real time. Bye guys, thank you so much, bye now.